All right, can you guys hear me now? Still no sound? What the heck? Still no sound. No sound. What the heck is going on? Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what was happening there, but I switched out my mixer last week. I switched it back to the original one, but maybe it was just something I had selected in the software. But anyway, all right, cool. So anyway, those of you that are tuning in for the first time, we do live ghost box sessions. I usually start them like at the top of the hour. So in about like 8 or 9 minutes from now, we'll go ahead and start up a first session. So yeah, I like interacting with everybody in the chat. So sorry if I get quiet. I just start listening or reading all the chats and try to interact with you guys. All right, let's see. Yeah, so it's just been kind of a busy week. Wednesday night show was pretty awesome. Um, Basically, all of the big box builders here in the US kind of came onto the show and we're kind of all just chatting. We had Austin Maynard on the show, talked about some of the things that he does. We have a lot of great things coming up. With doing different ghost box sessions and things like that. So it's pretty exciting. Um, Trying to get different people on that build boxes on Wednesdays. Just see what they're up to, see what people are doing, and it's been a lot of fun. So, Joanne, yeah, once I start doing sessions, then you can go ahead and ask a question and see if we can bring your son through. Um, Shoot. Um, I don't know if I don't know if I saw your message or not. I don't remember. It's been kind of a crazy week, so um I'll have to go back and look. Did you send it via message or did you post it up on the site, Sylvia? I just don't remember. I'll have to go back and look. I'm trying to manage a few pages now, and I'm sorry if it was on the Pair Awakening page, I didn't see it. Hey, Hetty, welcome back. Glad that you were able to catch some of Wednesday night's show. The two shows on Wednesday night and on Sunday nights or Saturday nights are totally different shows. Um, Wednesday night shows a little bit more technical. We get a little technical about ghost boxes, and right now we're doing a ghost box, kind of like ghost box legends type of interviews. We will be doing some live some paranormal shows soon. I might be doing a live stream on either Thursday or Friday. Some friends of mine are going to be in Gettysburg, so they wanted to possibly do a live stream. So I'll basically host a live stream and kind of share. We'll kind of have like, I don't know, kind of like have them live and, or yeah, have them on location. And then I will be kind of commentating on what's going on and just have people watching here. And then I could kind of interact with people on the chats and see what it'll be kind of interesting, see how that goes. Yeah, I might be a little tired just because it's been a little crazy week. Um I've just been really busy with work, and then kind of working on the shows, kind of building ghost boxes, so I'm kind of like all over the place. So the Gettysburg, it might either be on Thursday or Friday. Not sure yet which day. No, and the ghost box that I was going to give away, honestly, I wouldn't even use it. So I'm going to give a different ghost box away. I'll probably just build one and give that one away. So the one I was going to give away, yeah, it's something that I wouldn't even use. So have to switch that box out and just give away something else. Do I work with a medium? No. Um, really don't say this about myself, but I mean, I have abilities. So, um, but I just don't advertise that. I don't call myself a medium. I don't call myself a psychic. I don't put a label on myself. I can do remote viewings. I can do astro projection, and I am a clairvoyant, but I don't put a label on myself. So, anyway, um, yeah, I do sell ghost boxes also. I probably have to build about two more, and then once I finish with those, if you guys are interested, I mean, I do build boxes to order. So, um, if you want to see the boxes that I build, you can go onto my website. It's the parawakening.com. Here, I could share that. Hold on one second. Since you guys are asking, so I have it displayed on the screen. What's been said this 5 times this week? Oh, that you've been told that you have abilities. Um, so to answer your question, um, Carl, so remote viewing is basically you can it's exactly what it sounds like. I mean, in layman's terms, you can pick up on things at that location without being there. Um, Basically, it's reading a location or sensing things that are happening there without being there. Well, thank you, Sylvia. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't put a label on myself with anything. Um, it just is what it is. Um, I've I've experienced a lot, seen a lot. So, Yeah, that's all I can really say. So let's see, what time is it? It's 12. Just give me a second and I'll get everything ready to do a session. Um, mm, all right. So, hey Corey, how are you doing? I'm doing really good. Um, Cynthia or Cindy, do I see evil? I mean, I could sense when there's something malevolent there. I mean, I could sense that. Sorry, I'm just reading some of the comments. So if I get quiet, I'm just reading comments. Like I said, I do like interacting with everybody here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna start up a session here. Just give me a minute. I was just reading some of the comments. Um, but we'll go ahead and get started. Just let me light up my candles really quick, and then we'll go ahead and get started. So on the little table, I do have a K2 meter, and then basically it's basically a K2, a geophone, which um, will detect vibration, temperature, things like that. So if any of those, if the temperature changes rapidly, then it'll sensor will start beeping. It'll start going off. But anyway, so let's go ahead and start up a ghost box session. So the ghost box sessions that I do are all in reverse speech. So in theory, we shouldn't hear any words that are coming through. Um, we shouldn't recognize any words coming through. So if you do hear something coming through, then I don't know why we're hearing. It's might be a spirit coming through. I can't say for sure, but something's coming through and trying to communicate. So we'll go ahead and get started. It'll help if I plug in my camera. Hold on one second. There we go. So I just didn't have it plugged into the computer. I had it powered on, but I just didn't have it plugged into the computer. Like I said, I made some changes earlier this week. So anyway, we'll go ahead and get started here. Shoot. Hold on one second. Technical difficulty. Sorry, just have to move an audio cable that's feeding the box in.
No, man. That's
Hetty wants to know if Bill, are you here? If you're here, say hello, please. Stan, do you have any messages for Sylvia? Janice wants to know if anybody has any messages for her. Wyatt, are you still here? Kat says love you always. Sandy wants to know if anybody has any messages for her. Hetty wants to know, Bill, are you with Grandma Eve? Eva? Pamela wants to know, is Casey Goodman or Mike Wade present with us? Dave wants to know if he's going to be getting better soon. Hey, Chantel, welcome back. Why? Say Wyatt if you're here, please. Terry wants to know if there's any messages for her. Who just said me? Hetty wants Bill to know that she misses you. Who's trying to show themselves in the black mirror? Pamela Wade wants to know that Casey Paul, she loves you. Who's trying to show themselves in the mirror? Who just said me? Janice wants her dad to know if he's here with her. Can you say her name, please? Who just said Debbie? Who just said Jim? Who just said hey? There was a little girl that said hey. Who said yes? Who's the man that said yes? Who are you looking for? Casey and Mike, if you hear, can you say Pamela, please? Why? Can you come through or show yourself in the mirror, please? Who's looking for help? Who said Pamela Wade? Can you give us your name, please? Who's the female that's crying? Yeah, we don't want to talk to Ed. Ed, go away, please. Is the little girl that's trying to come through, is it your name Annie? Who said there's a girl? Who's the little girl that's trying to come through? Bill, are you trying to say Hetty's brother's name Bob? Who commits suicide? Who keeps on saying Pam? Who's looking for Pam? Is this Uncle Bob trying to contact Sandy? Uncle Bob, is that you? Bill, did you commit suicide? Who's looking for Reina? All right, we're going to end the session. Bill, who are you looking for?
Now,
Who's looking to speak with Reina? Bill, are you looking to speak with Reina? Who committed suicide by a rope? Anybody in the chat know somebody?
now,
Did somebody kill themselves while they were sleeping? Do they take sleeping pills? Who just said girl? So somebody said Bill. Bill, did you take pills? The little girl that's trying to come through, is your name Eden? Who just said Hetty? Daryl? Who just said Berta? Who doesn't want to leave? Is Emma going to come through for us tonight? Who said yeah? I heard the little girl say me. Jeff Anthony, is that you trying to come through? Bill, if you're trying to come through for a Hetty, can you say her name again, please? Why? Can you tell Kat that you love her, please? Who just said girlfriend? No, we don't want to talk to Ed. Who's trying to get in touch with Raina? Is that you, Jeff? We miss you, Richard. Sarah, are you here with us? Who's missing? Who's trying to tell us something? All right, we're going to end the session. All right, that was pretty interesting. There was a lot of names coming through. Sounded like there was some people coming through for God, I lost my train of thought now. There's just a lot coming through. Yeah, somebody came through for Hetty a couple of times. Hey Raina, how you doing? Hope you're doing good. Haven't seen you on in a little while, but welcome back. Yeah, sometimes you will you will hear some cuss words come through. Yeah, it sounded like somebody said that they commit suicide. That was pretty straightforward. Haven't heard that before. Sorry, I got the yawns. Maybe I think it's just warm in here. It's making me sleepy. Yeah, I heard Bill and Eve come through a couple of times. Hi, Bon. How you doing? It's all right if you were late. Better to late than never. I think I need some water. This energy drink isn't doing anything for me. Ed comes through quite a bit. Ed, we don't really like talking about because he's tied to a little girl here. He prevents her from talking, but yeah, I don't like bringing up his name, so that's why I say go away. We don't want to talk to you. Yeah, I heard Casey Paul come through. I heard quite a few names coming through. And that's the other thing. So everything that we're doing is in reverse speech and even in forward speech. When it's radio broadcast coming through, Names are pretty rare coming through on radio. So for us to get this many names, it's pretty rare. Um, well, not for my sessions. I mean, names do come through quite a bit. Um, and I don't know why the person was crying. I mean, that happens. I've heard crying, I've heard screams, I've heard a lot of things. And yeah, I don't know why that happens. Yeah, like I said, the temperature is a little warm in here. And somebody said that the temperature is going up on the little sensor I have. So it does show the temperature. Um, but it is a little warm in here. Like I said, that's why I think I'm getting sleepy. Normally, when it's cold, it keeps me on my toes. Sorry. I know yawning's contagious, and I don't want to be yawning. Sure, I'll take a coffee. I need something. Um, yeah, Eden came through a few times also. So, if anybody has anything that has come through for them, just go ahead and say it in the chat. Um, because we don't. Hetty, why did you say that word? Now it made me do it. Anyway, when because a lot of things that we see in the chats or that we hear coming through, we don't know who that's pertaining to. If it's something that means anything to you, please let us know. It's just always interesting to see, if anybody's getting any responses or any messages, I should say. Name of places like, well, I know that you said you heard Tennessee. Sometimes names of places will come through. It's really not that common. Um, Actually, thinking about it, really thinking back on it, I think that's only the second state that I've ever heard come through. Because one time we were doing a session and somebody was um talking about them being murdered and they named Carolinas. I think that was the only other time that I remember. I mean, I'm just trying to think back honestly. I think that's the only time I heard a state mentioned. So, unless somebody else has heard that in the past, please let us know in the comments. But honestly, I think that's only the second time that I can remember anyway. Huh, that's interesting. I mean, there's been times when we heard different languages coming through. German, Spanish, obviously. People speaking in an English accent, French. Mm, I think that was it. Yeah, I don't know. Hmm, that's interesting. A lot of times what I'm listening for is like really faint words or faint voices coming through. That's usually what I'm listening for because a lot of other people are typing in comments. I try not to talk. I try not to talk much. I'm trying to get better at not talking at all unless I hear something or if I want to ask a question. Um, I need to start backing off and not talking at all unless I'm asking a question. Oh wow, that's and I think I did hear Daryl come through, so that kind of makes sense. And I'm sorry for your last loss, Tabitha. Um, so no, I mean I like hearing people's um I like hearing what people are um what they experience, what they hear. Um like I said, I mean a lot of the things that are coming through, they're not I don't know what they mean. Because obviously they don't mean anything to me, but obviously that they're messages for people out there. And that's why I like people to share what was said or if any of the messages meant anything to them. The ones that I listen for is like Emma. Emma comes through. Emma's a little girl um that I've experienced here on multiple occasions. Her name didn't start coming through. God, I think the first time it came through was a few months ago, but I mean, I was trying to get her name for a long time, probably over a year, and she would never say her name. Um, then I think it was probably maybe 3 or 4 months ago, I want to say, when we first heard Emma coming through by name. And then that's when Ed would come through also. So, anyway, that's pretty interesting. Terry. Hey, Terry. Yeah, I was just gonna message you the other day. Anyway, I'll probably message you, and I wanted to see about coming out there, but anyway, I'll talk to you about it later. I've seen her a few times, and she's come through quite a bit here, and I hear her laughing, and I hear her voice quite a bit. Not through a spare box. Um, this is just in the house. I don't know what. Long hair. I want to say it's past her shoulders, maybe to the middle of her back. When I seen her, it was like in kind of like pigtails, um, or two long braids on the sides and parted in the middle. Yeah, I know my name comes up a lot too. Um, it might be because I built so many ghost boxes, and then I don't know. I think I'm just in tune with a lot of spirit. She's not in a white gown. Um, it's more like a light colored dress with flowers on it. Anyway, so see, this is what I like to do. Like after we do a ghost box session, I do like talking about it and kind of see what people experienced, and then we will try to kind of continue that and see what else we can pick up. Um, like I said, this is all experimenting. Doing reverse speech is something that I've been doing for a little while now, probably a few months now. And it seems to be working really well. And we do I mean, once we start doing forward speech, everybody's like, go back to reverse speech, please. Cause it's more, we get more responses that way. And this way we know that it's actual communication coming through, because in forward speech, it just sounds like a lot of radio coming through. This way it's we're getting direct communication for some weird reason, and it works. So okay, so we're gonna go ahead, we'll start up another session. um if you guys want to do something else, let me know. Like I always say, the show's about you guys, not about me. This is all about trying to um, try different experiments, try to communicate with loved ones, um, somebody that you would like to get answers from, whatever. I can't guarantee anything will come through, but it's worth a shot, and it's always you know kind of cool to experiment, see what works. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll get started. Yeah, David, I heard that you were in the hospital and you weren't feeling well. Get well soon, buddy. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. So just bear with me for 1 second. We'll switch this over. We'll get this going. Is anybody here that would like to communicate with Janice, please? East came through twice. Who's from the east? Jill, can you tell Julie what you call her, please? The person that said east, are you from East Nashville? Yeah, I heard yeah too. Ingrid, who are you looking for? Who wants to tell me about Bruce? Who's married to Tabitha? Or who's married to Tabitha? Hetty wants to know, is mom with you? Mom, is dad with you, Jack? You say yes? Who's the little girl? Daryl, did you call Tabitha's name? Who choked Arthur? Can you tell us who choked Arthur, please? Dad, can you say Hetty's name, please? Hey, Christy, welcome back. Stan, are you here with us? Who's the female that's coming through laughing? Yeah, you tell him to shut up. You tell Ed to shut up. Who keeps on saying spirit box? Kim, who are you here to speak with? What about you, Daryl? Who just said Robbie? Is Farrell helping her twin sister Michelle with her cancer journey? Who just whispered yes? Is Eve here with us? Who said hello? Who's calling Tab? Somebody here looking for Tabitha? No, we don't want to speak with Ed. Who's trying to talk with Christy? Who just said the F word? Wesley, are you out there? You just said yeah. Who said dang it? Who keeps on saying my name? Who's looking for Philip? Who said hi, honey? Who's saying to hush up? What's wolf? What does wolf mean? Does anybody out there know a Cheryl? Who's looking for Cheryl? Is Rick looking for Cheryl? Who just said hello? There's a lot coming through. Who said a little bit, and we do. All right, somebody just said Rob. Who said war in the East? What's happening in the East right now? Daryl, have you seen Tabitha Son? Yeah. Eve, if that's you, say Eddie's name, please. Who just said what the F? Who just said shut up? Who's trying to show you themselves in the mirror? All right, well, who's the little girl that was trying to come through? Who's the little girl that just said, I see it? What do you see? Who just said biblical? What are you talking about? Who just said Bonnie? Who's looking for Hetty? Who said, yeah, that's her? Who said that's impossible? Who just said Eva? Bruce, who are you here to speak with? Who said love our group? You like this group here? Who said very good? Who's asking for help? Who keeps on asking for help? Who said mama? Who's looking for the mama? Who said this is experimental? Somebody said Cheryl. Is somebody drunk and yelling? Who's trying to contact Chrissy? Who's talking to Tabitha? What's your name? The person that's trying to contact Chrissy. Daryl, do you have any messages for Tabitha? Darlene, are Marnie contacting Chrissy? Who's the woman that's whispering? We're gonna end this session soon. All right, we're ending this session. There was a lot coming through that time. Chrissy and Tabitha, seemed like there was a lot of messages coming through for you guys. See, this is weird. There's always like a couple of people that, like during sessions, that people always like, I guess, kind of like, I don't know. There's always messages coming through for one or a couple of people. Hetty, I think there was somebody coming through for you also. Could have swore I heard your name a few times. Will you see names coming through on the when you're watching? Do you have like the closed captions turned on, and you're seeing the words come through? I think that the closed captions, when you do have those coming or have that turned on, I think it does help. Um, because like I've always said is like sometimes we'll listen to what's coming through. Um, but if you go back and listen again, like to the recording of the show, sometimes you'll hear words that were coming through that you never heard before. So I don't know if that's what's happening. Like when you're watching the closed captions, if it's picking up other words that are coming through that we're not hearing. Um, I mean, I've heard them come through like watching back. Um, yeah, watching back sessions. So, um, God, there's just so much coming through. Somebody wanted me to do like a kind of like a highlight reel of have like the best responses that came through and kind of doing that. But tonight it would be almost impossible. There's so much coming through. It's crazy. Yeah, see, and that's what Raina was saying that she's heard Hetty come through on both sessions. Yeah, there was just a lot of names and a lot of sentences coming through, a lot of full sentences, and that's I haven't heard that in a long time, to be honest. That's just it was crazy. Um, seeing every session is different. There was just a lot of stuff coming through. I didn't hear that. I thought I heard some stuff coming through. It was like long sentences, and there was other things in the background. I just couldn't make it out. But maybe it's just because I'm hearing stuff live and you guys are hearing something different coming through. So I might have to go. God, I wish I would have timestamped that. I kind of have a general idea. I don't know. Maybe I'll go back and listen, see if I can. Wow, that's pretty cool. But see, that's what I'm talking about. Like hearing certain things coming through for certain people. I know I know it's hard, but also it kind of gives you closure. So it's kind of like mixed feelings. Hey Sam, welcome. Glad to see you on tonight. 70 Hetty. So your nickname was Whisper? Well, maybe during the next session, if you keep on meditating what you want to hear, and this is something, a little tip, this is something that I've always done. So if you start meditating and you start concentrating on the person that you really want to contact, um, just really focus in on that person and see if that person will come through to you. I've tried it a few times and it seems to work. So yeah, let's see if you try that and see, let me know what happens. Well, thank you for the compliments, Sylvia. What radio am I using? I'm using my own ghost box. All right, so we'll start up another box session here in a minute. I might have to go get a water. Um, it really doesn't matter. I don't get AM very well here. Um, AM just it's the reception here is just terrible. Um, I'm actually going to start experimenting with other types of frequencies. Um, different audio frequencies, and then I'm also going to be experimenting with long range and shortwave broadcasts. What Now here's the thing, there's been a lot because I live so close to Malibu. Um like Malibu's just on the other side of the hill. Um or on this side of the mountain range, I should say. Now there's been like a lot of UFO sightings and things like that. So um listening to shortwave radio, I would pick up submarines and a bunch of other things. So I just wanted to kind of play around with that and see what type of frequencies I pick up or communication I pick up. Um, so yeah, I just wanted to play around with that. So I should be getting in something so I can experiment with that probably Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. So maybe by next weekend I'll have something ready and maybe we could try to play around with that too um on the show next week. Yeah, no, Malibu is gorgeous. Yeah, it's Sam playing around with reverse. It is different. Um so when you try to in regards to you, Sam, when you recorded the reversed audio um on your radio, how did it sound? Because if you do I used to work in Santa Barbara, Chrissy or Christie. I'm sorry. Yeah, I still work in Santa Barbara. So yeah, I had to drive that every day from here to Santa Barbara. So I don't miss that drive at all. Yes, seeing the ocean every day was cool, but I just don't miss that drive at all. Just the drive into Santa Barbara is just terrible. As soon as you hit like through Montecito now and into Santa Barbara is just terrible. All right, let me go get a water really quick. Do you want me to leave a ghost box session running while I go get some water? What do you guys want to do? Yeah, reverse speech is really tricky because if the radio doesn't scan fast enough, it just doesn't work. Um, you have to get it scanning at 160 milliseconds or faster. If it doesn't, which a lot of boutique boxes, there's only a few that I know of that will sweep that fast. Mine does. There's a few other boxes out there that do, but I know that there's a lot of boxes out there that don't. And using a box that does random sweep, I don't know how well that would work because I just think it's too slow between this. I just don't think it's fast enough. All right, so let me go ahead and put the box on and let's see what happens. Who's the female that's trying to come through? Who just said me? There's a little girl that said me.
You're not
Who's the girl that's trying to come through? It just said me.
Respect. Things that
Who's calling Raina's name? Who just said right here? Who's the female that said right here?
we've used
Who's looking for Bruce? Margie, are you here tonight? Who said into the universe?
Deal.
Yeah, who's calling my name? Bruce, are you here to speak with Julie? Tabitha wants to know if there's something wrong with her, Daryl. Who's trying to show themselves in the mirror tonight? It looks like there's a girl in the mirror. Who just said Yvette? Bruce, you keep on coming through a lot tonight. Terry, who are you looking for? Who's in California? Who said I'm sitting out on this one? Who said game over? Who's looking for Hetty? Ned? I just heard Ned. And Bruce. Bruce, you keep on coming through. Who's a nerd? Who just said nerd? Who's looking for help? How can we help you? Who said it's a male's voice? Who just said pause? Yeah, it locked up for some reason. I had to restart it up. Who just said Emma? Is Emma going to visit us tonight? Yeah. Come on, Emma, can you come through, please? Who just said Spirit Tech? Did you just say Eve did? All right, we're going to end the session. All right, we're ending this session now. All right. Yeah, that was kind of crazy. There was a lot of whispers coming through, but a lot of full sentences coming through also. I know it does take a lot out of you. I'm kind of feeling tired too. Um there's so much communication coming through. That's just crazy. You were asking questions, Diana? That's pretty awesome. See, and that's the thing. Like when you guys are when we're doing this, and if you guys ask questions, I mean, you don't have to ask them on here. I've done this also is I'll ask questions in my head just to see if I get responses that way. And I found that it does work even doing this remotely. If you guys are there and you guys are asking questions, um you know, I wouldn't put it I mean, with you doing it remotely, it doesn't matter if you're here, there, doing it online. I mean, you're going to get those answers that you're looking for. Just like with what Diana just did. Sam has done it remotely also using one of his boxes that he got from me. Um, the same thing. So a lot of the questions that are being asked here are coming through his box. Um, so if you guys want to do remote sessions like that, please do it. And then let me know the results that you guys are getting. I just would really, I would really be interested in seeing the results that you guys are getting. Sorry, it smells like cigarette smoke and it's bothering me. And nobody here smokes. There's a spirit here that does. The old owner used to smoke. So whenever he's around, I smell cigarette smoke and it's really bad and it's affecting. So I just have a hard time when there's cigarette smoke around. Yeah, so if you guys yeah, let me know with any of the responses that you guys get if you're doing remote sessions with me. Um I don't let me see if I can figure out how to turn on closed captions. I don't know. Um I never turn well, I mean, because I'm doing it remotely, or I'm doing the show and I don't look at the feed. Um Let me see if I can figure it out really quick. Hold on one second. I'm gonna go on Facebook and look. Let's see. When there's cigarette smoke around. Oh, here it is. Um, so there's a gear icon right underneath like my picture. And then there's a little checkbox. There's a little yeah, you just turn on the closed captions there. But it's under the gear icon on YouTube on Facebook. On YouTube it's different. Let me find that. To be honest, I'm not sure where to turn it on Facebook or on YouTube. Trying to find it. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay. I might have to go into I might have to go on and turn it on YouTube. Hold on one second. I'm just trying to make everything easier for you guys. So let me see. Bear with me. Oh, I don't think I could do it yet when it goes live. I don't It's weird. Anyway, I'll figure it out later. Yeah, and just on YouTube it's different. Anyway, now tonight's sessions were kind of crazy though. Um there was just a lot coming through, which is pretty cool. To be honest, I mean, like with when you watch on YouTube, um, it's not as restricted as Facebook. So like on Facebook, you got to be very careful on what you guys comment on and how you comment because if you cuss, Facebook will ban you. You'll get kicked off of Facebook. So just be careful. Um, on YouTube, that won't happen because the videos I have tagged for 18 and over anyway, so they're a little bit more lenient than on Facebook. I'll have to go in and see if I can just make sure that closed captions are turned on. Yeah, everybody's different. Some people like watching on Facebook, other people like watching on YouTube. So, um, YouTube, you can have a actually higher quality of stream. So, if you're watching it on the TV, you can actually set it for HD and it'll actually look better. And yeah, on YouTube, just like what Raina said, you can um actually see what everybody is saying on all the platforms. And I know on YouTube or on Facebook, you can't see the YouTube comments. Yeah, I know. It says unavailable because I think they will come on after the video is recorded. I don't think during a live broadcast they come through. I'll have to figure that part out. But anyway, I think I'm going to call it a night. I just feel a little drained. I just think that there was so much coming through. And when I'm also doing these sessions, I'm also trying to channel for spirit to come through. So it does get a little draining. So I think I've been channeling a lot and I do it subconsciously. And I think that that's why I'm just so tired sometimes during sessions or during the show, just because it's taking a lot out of me, um, to be honest. So um, I used to just like power through it, but the next day I was just exhausted. So now I'm just listening to my body and kind of just saying, all right, I think my body's had enough and then just kind of end it. So So my next live is on Wednesday at 8 o'clock p.m. Pacific time and then we're going to do a special stream either Thursday or Friday. I'll find out and I'll let everybody know. But anyway, thank you everybody for tuning in. It was a good show tonight. A lot of things coming through. It was a lot of fun. Hopefully everybody some people got their answers that they were looking for. It was pretty interesting though. I was really impressed. And all right, well, thank you everybody, and everybody have a great night, and see you guys next week.